Have you ever felt lost, untethered, searching for something more? Welcome to Angelic Footprints, where the spirit meets the road on a journey to self-healing and rediscovery. I'm Dagmar, your host, psychic medium and seasoned traveler. Each week, we'll explore the world of angels and personal transformation. We're going to dive into compelling histories and captivating mythology. You're going to hear remarkable, real-life angel encounters and discover how you too can connect with the angels guiding your path. Whether it's through practical tips, meditation techniques, or stories that resonate deeply, Angelic Footprints is here to light your way. From mystical journeys to profound self-discovery, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to find your angelic guide? Then subscribe to Angelic Footprints today and step into a world where angels walk beside you every step of the way. Angels, spirituality, healing. Let's ignite your transformation. Hello and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Angelic Footprints podcast show. I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Angela Orora Medway-Smith. And let me tell you a little bit about her. She is the Practical Mystic, an internationally renowned, divinely guided channel for the Ascended Masters and Angelic Collectives. Angela is a master healer, teacher and channel of multiple modalities, clairvoyant and author, oracle deck creatrix, retreat leader, mentor, and life and soul alignment coach. Holistic healing is her passion. Angela is waking the world up to the potential and power of energy healing through her 9 #1 Amazon International best-selling books, channeled books from the Ascended Master and Angelic Collectives, together with the channeled Lemurian and Atlantean healing frequencies, which she teaches as accredited healing modalities on retreats worldwide. Angela, it's a pleasure to have you here. Please welcome and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thanks so much, Dagmar. I'm absolutely delighted to be here. So where do I begin? I was awakened 40 years ago and began as an energy healer and clairvoyant. And my path has taken me to so many places over so many years. I started festivals and fairs. I've started healing evenings and clinics back in Wales. I live in London now. My work these days is teaching and leading retreats. I've literally just come back from Costa Rica, where I've been really privileged to facilitate at a retreat, and curating books for the Ascended Master and Archangelic collectives. It's a way to get the information out that they want to be heard by people. The books are the idea of my guide, the Ascended Master Saint Germain. And basically I get told what to do and authors are sent to me who are meant to be in the book. And through these books, we send a tsunami of healing energy around the planet and empower people to take control of their lives with energy healing and with developing their intuition and with learning about different specific frequencies that the masters want them to know about. But I also do one-to-one work. I work with people with life and soul alignment coaching, and I mentor people. I used to teach a 22-week intuitive development course that I actually taught in Australia for the first time in 1990. These days, I tend to teach it as bespoke mentoring with that course and everything else I've learned in the 30 odd years since then.
Angela, that's absolutely amazing. It sounds like they've got you very busy doing their work. And you mentioned the word empowering people. It's my word as well. I very much believe in empowering people to really fulfill their potential. So I love that alignment between us. You had an angelic experience. Actually, you've told me you've had quite a few. Would you like to share a little bit about one or two of those, please?
Yes, hundreds of experiences. But the first one that actually saved my life was back in the early 80s. I lived in central London and I had phoned my mum to say I was on my way to Harrods, the big department store in Knightsbridge, to buy Christmas cards. And I got on the underground, and halfway there, I had this little sort of poke on my shoulder, get off the train now. So I got off the train in Covent Garden. I was looking for a shop, and there was the same shop in Covent Garden that there was in Knightsbridge. It was Laura Ashley. I was looking for a Christmas frock. And I got off at Covent Garden and went to Laura Ashley. There was nothing there. Sort of 20 minutes later, got back on the underground. And when I got to, well, it was Hyde Park Corner, everybody was kicked off the train because a bomb had exploded at Harrods. Had I not got off the train, I would have been in that explosion. It killed 92 people. My angels, my guides, saved my life that day. So that was a biggie.
Mm.
I've had angels visit my healing practice for many, many years. And these enormous beings turning up in the middle of healing practices is just the most amazing thing. So angels, in my experience, because everybody's experience is different, so angels in my experience will appear to you in a form that you will understand. So I get them sort of 8 foot tall and in these blazing colours, just incredible. But for the last, I think it's been happening for about 6 years now, I've been working in trance with the angels and ascended masters, and I've channeled books for them, and they regularly appear in my workshops and classes with messages for people, specific messages for those who are present at the time, you know.
Mm. Absolutely love it. And the way you describe angels is exactly the way I see them as well. You know, we are talking 8 foot, 9 foot beings, absolutely huge. That might sound quite formidable. I actually feel their presence as a very gentle presence, as a very healing presence. And I think it also depends on which angel is coming through at that time, how forceful they
Yeah.
can be in terms of the messages that they give. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. And I absolutely agree with you about angels often do turn up in a form that we can recognize or that we can work with or identify. And I think that makes it easier for then us to accept any messages that they bring through to us. Angela, I'd love to hear from you. How would you say that these experiences, specifically, you know, angelic experiences, have influenced your life?
Wow. It's changed my life completely. I don't do traditional work anymore. I've been doing this work and focused on awakening people to their divine potential for over a decade now. The angelic experiences have basically pushed me onto my soul's path. Sometimes a big kick at the backside as well, when I'm not doing as I'm told or not doing as I'm guided.
Well, we do get guided, don't we? And then when we don't listen, we do get that second push up the backside, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. I've stopped arguing these days. I now negotiate on timelines because sometimes the instructions I get are quite big projects. So I tend to say, well, actually, I'm human. I can't fit everything in here now. How about this? So we move along I negotiate.
I love that. Well, it's got to be a win-win all around, doesn't it? I mean, we are still living a human experience, and that does have some limitations.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank you, Angela. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I'm prompted to ask you, is there a specific message that you would like to share with anyone listening to the show today?
Yes, actually, the Archangel Haniel is the angel of unconditional love. And as soon as you said that, I had a voice in my ear saying that your listeners need to know that they are loved unconditionally, that all is love, and they're never alone. Absolutely never alone.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela. I think you and I know that, but when we go through challenges in our human existence, and that they can be big challenges, little challenges, and sometimes everything snowballs all together, we probably forget that message. And it's another reason why I do the podcast, to help people remember that there is that presence, that love on the other side, from those who do care for us and who do watch over us. Thank you for that beautiful message. Angela, would you like to share with our listeners an offer or something that you would like to share with our listeners that they can use to help them on the next step of their journey?
So the channel books that I've been the channel for contain practices and meditations to help you actually connect with the angels, to help you connect with the ascended masters and the divine rays and sacred flames that they patronize. And you can actually sit within the energy of these sacred flames and feel them working through you for all sorts of different reasons, whether that's unconditional love, whether it's connecting to the green flame and the Archangel Uriel to help you draw energy up from Mother Earth and, reciprocating by sending it back to Mother Earth. So the Book of Many Colours and the Book of Many Flames are really just really easy tools for empowering that anybody can pick up. But I also give away meditations every month on to people who subscribe to my newsletters. If they'd like to hop over to my website, which is cariadspiritual.com. Cariad's a Welsh word that means love. It's how I approach my work. It's how I approach my life. So if they sign up for my newsletter, then they'll receive meditations. Every month I give something away. One of the angelic or ascended master meditations goes out to all of my subscribers because we need that kind of support,
We do. And thank you for making our listeners aware of that avenue where they can get some help and where they can maybe just dip their feet into the water a little bit of these spiritual experiences and help them then take that gentle step to the next stage, whatever that may be for them. So thank you. Really appreciate that. How can people get in touch with you, please, Angela?
So you can find me on all of the different social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn. I don't go on TikTok very often, but I do have a channel on there. You'll find me as Angela Orora, the Practical Mystic. And my website is called Cariad, CARIAD, Spiritual. And my email is cariadspiritual@gmail.com.
I love it. Nice and simple and very similar across the board. So thank you, Angela. For all our listeners, I really do hope that you get in touch with Angela, maybe subscribe to her newsletter and listen to some of her meditations to give you that sense of peace and calm and to help you in your lives. Any final thoughts that you would like to share, Angela?
We are all here on a journey. We are all sparks of the divine, having a physical experience. And I just want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment in time.
That is so beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. It's been such a pleasure to have you on the show. I do really appreciate your time and your energy in coming here today. For all our listeners, if you found this episode valuable, please share information about the show with 3 people who you believe would find it beneficial. If you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a 5-star review on the platform where you are listening. Until the next episode, blessings, and may your life be filled with hope and inspiration.